Let's begin. Sit comfortably, close your eyes. You can roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Start coming back inward. Becoming aware of your body. Today, let's start with checking the posture. Is your back straight? Are you sitting tall? Tall, even on the neck part of the spine. Are your shoulders open but relaxed and away from the ears? Is your belly soft, free to move as you breathe? Is the chest, the rib cage open? Your legs relaxed with no clenching? Feeling as light as possible in the legs, as if both legs are independently holding each other. Not pressing into other parts, not pressing into the floor too much. Feel a lightness in the buttocks and sit bones. Light and relaxed in the arms. The hands not pressing into the legs too much. Relaxed in your facial muscles. All the muscles active, light, as if you're about to smile. That same quality of activeness in all muscles in the body. Staying aware of the whole body. Now try to feel the effect of your breathing on each and every part. What do you feel in all the parts as you breathe in, as you breathe out? Can you feel an active upward energy as you breathe in? A relaxing downward energy as you breathe out. Staying with your full body and breath awareness. Set an intention today to stay this way. Present every moment with the breathing, with the body, the inner body sensations for the rest of the hour. While you're on the mat, there's nowhere else for the attention to be. Nothing else urgent to think of. Tell yourself you will enjoy your practice. Fully aware of the body, knowing how much to challenge the body, when to make it a little easier. With these intentions, let us chant our 3 rounds of Omkara, energizing ourselves with the chant of Om as we exhale. Remember to relax all the muscles while you're exhaling and chanting. Exhale. Take a nice breath in for the first round. Oh. 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 Now you can rub your palms. Stop your eyes. Take a few seconds to blink your eyes open. Hi, Ravi. Good morning. Slowly taking your time. You can stretch your legs out in front of you. Once you sit with your legs stretched in Dandasana staff pose, place your palms by the sides. Check how much you can lengthen the spine. But along with that, keeping the neck tall. Make sure the neck is not sinking into the shoulder. And then relax your arms. Now try to keep the back straight. Let's clench and release the fingers and toes. Now making a loose fist, let's point the feet forward, bend the fist forward, pull the feet back in, pull the wrist back in, bend the fist back in. So forward and back movement, point and flex with the palms, with the feet. And coming back to the center, gently tilting to the left and right with the fists and the feet, like windshield wiper movements. Now keeping the feet together and the hands together, let's rotate them both in the same direction. If this feels challenging, you can just interlock your fingers also and rotate the wrist. Just the wrist movements. And relax. Now let's come up to a standing position. We'll continue standing from here. Let's start. You can start at the top of your mat. Interlock your fingers. Toes are pointing forward, feet slightly apart. Flip the hands down. Inhale and raise the arms. Lengthen first with the feet flat on the mat. Find your stability and now raising your heels. Let's just walk on the toes a few times, front and back to the ends of the mat. Warming up the calf muscles and gently stretching the muscles through the rest of the body. Make sure you're actively stretching but not pulling, forcing, which causes clenching. See how tall you can become, moving on the balls and the toes. Last round. Once you come to the front of the mat, you can relax your heels, bring your hands down. And take a few moments. So you can stand where you are, open your feet out slightly, interlock your fingers, flip them down. We'll go with lateral stretches. Again, raising the arms. As you exhale, gently bending to one side. Inhale, center. Exhale. Keep moving for a few times. Freeing up the spine, stretching the muscles on the sides of the body. Gently seeing how much your body will open up. Finish one last round. And coming to the center, relax. Take your time. Now we go into a forward fold. So raise your hands up from the sides. Lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, taking your hands down from the sides, we go into a forward fold. Initially, if needed, feel free to keep the knees bent. Place your fingertips by the side of your feet. Drop your head to look towards the knees. And from there, with the fingertips on the mat, you can just bend and straighten the knees a few times. Feel free to bend them generously. And now staying in your forward fold. As you breathe in, you'll raise your left hand up, try to look up, getting a twist. Inhaling to the center, back down, exhale back down, inhale to the other side. 2 more rounds on both sides. And once you finish this round, raising your hands from the sides, coming back slowly. You can even pause midway for a bit and then come up all the way. Relax. Now coming into your Samasthiti, your balanced, stable posture from where you can begin your flow. A Surya Namaskara variation we will go with today. The first round, holding the posture for a breath or two, seeing how the posture is working, how it feels. So stay aware of the inner body sensations. Physically, ready with every muscle in the body to move. Light, balanced on your feet. Standing where you are, take a nice breath in. Exhaling, palms in front of the chest. Now the next inhalation, open your arms out sideways, come into a half forward fold. Staying in your half forward fold. Feel as if someone's gently pulling your head forward. Now with the next exhale, you twist to the left side, right hand coming to the floor, lifting the left hand up. Take another breath here. See how you can be light where no part is pressing into the floor. As you exhale, come back to the center. And the next exhale, you twist again to the right. See how you can maintain that lightness. Easy in your breathing. And as you exhale, coming back to the center, arms open to the sides. In the next inhalation, you raise your upper body with the arms open and gently go into a back bend with the arms open. You can look up towards the ceiling. If you're comfortable, even drop your head back for a bit. If it's uncomfortable, you can keep your chin tucked in and keep looking to the front. You're still getting an arch in the back. Allow the belly to expand. See if you can move your hips forward. And with the next exhale, we lean forward and go into a forward fold. Take a moment in your full forward fold. With the next inhale, you take your right leg back into horse riders, Ashwa Sanchalana, placing the knee down. Find your stability with the legs, and we go into Ardha Chandrasana. You can keep the back toes tucked in if you want, raising the arms, gently arching back. And with the next exhale, we go into plank. So bring your palms back to the mat. Slide the left leg back. Make sure your shoulders are right above the wrist. Place your knees down for a bit. We'll go into a side plank from here. So just to explain the side plank, we go balance on the left arm and left leg first. So for that, you can either just directly flip to the sides, feet stacked over each other and raise the arm. If that's uncomfortable, you can just place the feet one in front of the other and raise the arm up for your plank. And come back to the center as you exhale. We just hold the plank for that one breath. Inhaling, switch to the plank on the other arm, other leg. Exhaling back to the center. And from there, you go into your Ashtanga Namaskara. Knees down, chest down, chin down. Inhaling to your Bhujangasana. Active on your palms, weight balance, but not pressing too hard. As you exhale, you look over the left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, look over the right shoulder. Exhale, center. Take a breath in here. And the next exhale, go into your mountain. Take Take another breath here. Be active in your fingertips and palms. Gently pushing your heels to the mat. With the next inhale, you will step forward with the right leg. You can even lift the right foot, swing it forward. Coming into horse riders and from there into the half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. With the next exhale, we come into a forward fold. So place your fingertips down and step forward. Observing the stretches, enjoying your half forward fold. And to come up without hurting the back, make sure your arms are by the side of the ears. You can even feel free to bend the knees. And as you inhale, lift the whole upper body all at once, gently arching back. Your palms touching each other is comfortable. Otherwise, they can be parallel to each other. See how light you can feel on your feet. Active in the core. Exhaling, straighten up, palms in front of the chest. Inhale, hands down by your sides. That was the first round. Check in with the body, see how it's feeling. Observe your breathing. Take another moment or so, and then we can move to the second half of the cycle. This time we take the left leg back. Now we can move a little more actively. With every breath, or if you need to, you can pause in any posture. Take an extra breath and then move on. Standing where you are in your Samasthiti, take a nice full breath in. Exhale, palms in front of the chest. Inhale, half forward, fold arms to the sides. And this time, exhaling, you twist to the right, bringing the left hand to the floor. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, twisting to the other side. Inhale, center. Stay where you are exhaling. And the next inhale, come up into a back bend, arms open. Exhale into a forward fold. Inhaling, left leg goes back. You can stay in your horse rider's pose if this itself feels intense. If not, raise your arms into the half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Make sure your knee is not falling inward, tilting inward. Exhaling into plank. Modify your plank if needed. Inhaling, plank on the right side this time. Balancing on the right palm and the right foot. Exhaling into plank again. Inhaling, plank on the other side. Exhaling back to plank. Ashtanga Namaskara. Knees down, chest down, chin down. Inhaling into Cobra. Exhaling, look over your right shoulder. Inhaling, center. Exhale, look over your left. Inhale to the center. Exhaling into mountain. Inhaling, swing your left foot forward. Horse rider. And if you're comfortable, half moon. And for this transition, take an extra breath if you need. Exhaling into your forward fold. Inhaling, coming up all the way. Exhaling, palms in front of the chest. Inhaling, hands down by the sides. Now relax. Observe the sensations running through the body. Through your inner body sensations, feel the blood flow, the energy flow. Let the body breathing relax to allow a better flow of that energy, the circulation. When you're feeling stable, at ease with the body, with the breathing, you can turn towards the camera. We'll move to other posture practice now. The first one, the very simple tree pose, Vrikshasana that we usually practice. We'll go in stages. The first, go in stages so that we become independent in this leg. Most of the time, the weight is directly falling onto the other leg, which is where we struggle. But trying to work towards keeping this leg strong and independent. So the first step, inhale, open your arms sideways and lift the right foot up. See how you can be strong, active. Be active in your core. All of this part holding itself up, as if it is bearing the weight of the upper body, not letting it sink into the leg. 2 and 1. Relax. The next preparatory pose. You can place your hands on your waist or keep them open this time. Again, raise the right foot and this time open it out sideways, the foot pointing towards the thigh. So kind of like the tree pose. You can let your toes point downward and see how you can stay independent, strong in your arms so that they are bearing their own weight. Strong and active in your core and hips. 2 and 1. Slowly release. Take a few moments. Notice the differences. We'll do the same 2 prep poses on the other side. This time, if you want, you can explore keeping your hands on the waist when you do it. Doesn't matter the arm position. So raising the leg up, left foot this time. See how you can be active in the shoulders, arms, the core muscles, even the muscles on the side, the hips. 2 and 1. Now just holding it up many times seems more challenging than tree, because in tree it's very easy to put your weight against the other leg. Now we go sideways. So raise the leg up and this time open it to the side, pointing your toes downward. 4, 3. Is your breathing relaxed? If you feel like the knee is not opening up, you can gently place one hand there also. 2 and 1. Gently release. Take a moment. We'll go into the full tree pose. Knowing how it felt in the leg that was raised, try to remain active. Though there is a little bit of support we get from the standing leg, see how active you can be in the leg which is raised. Now mindfully spreading your toes, placing the heels down. Shift your weight to the left foot and being active in the right leg, lift it up, open it out. And this time you can gently bring it on the inside, use your hand for support. But even once you place, see how light you can be in the contact. When you are light there, you will be active in the core. And your arm position, wherever it feels comfortable. Even a namaste. If you feel challenged in a tree pose, you can even interlock your fingers, open out the pointing finger. That will give you a little more support with the arms as well to hold it. Otherwise, just a namaste. Strong, balanced, stable, relaxed in your breathing, active in every muscle. Even if you come out, see if you can go back just for a few breaths. You will be building that muscle memory of this posture. 3, 2, and on some day if there is not much of a balance, even just placing it here, but trying to keep that leg light is your perfect tree pose. And relax. Take a few moments. Let any difference in both halves of the body dissolve. Remember, you might see me in the tree pose like this, but let's say it's most comfortable here, or even with one toe touching the floor, but staying light on the toe, light on the heel which is pressing against, can be your perfect Vrikshasana. Now again, spreading the toes on the right foot, shifting all the way to that leg. You can raise the leg, open it out, place the foot in. See how mild you can be with the pressure. Feel strong and active in this part of the body. It's like a strong trunk. Your hands wherever they're comfortable. Even this is good. Feeling calm, strong, stable, aware of every part, relaxed breathing. 4, 3, fine tuning to find the lightness on that standing leg. And 1. Gently releasing. You can relax. Take a few moments. Let the body sensations settle down. Once the inner body sensations are uniform, more or less settled, you can open your feet out a little wide, toes pointing to the front. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. Interlock your fingers behind you. We'll go into a forward fold with a chest opener. So trying to bring the shoulder blades together on your back. As you exhale now, start leaning forward. You can come halfway. Take a breath. And when you're comfortable, drop your head down. Allow the hands to go up as much as it's comfortable for you. You can adjust the position of your legs or your arms. Relaxed breathing. Gently feeling that the shoulders are opening up. The back of the legs are getting a nice stretch. The lower back is getting a nice release. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly coming back up. Take your time. Release the arms. You can bring your feet a little closer together. Take a few moments. Check in with your breathing and the inner body sensation. belly soft, free to move. Now with your feet slightly apart, we'll go into a Malasana, full squat. So bringing your arms to the front. Slowly as you exhale, come into a squat. If you need to, take the support of the floor. Adjust the distance between your feet. If you think you need it wider or closer, it's fine to adjust with support. And today, if with support is what works for you, you can stay there. If not, bring your palms together. Use your elbows to push the knees open and make sure your neck is not sinking into the shoulders. Staying tall, chin tucked in. And again, check the pressure between your palms and of your feet on the mat. How can you bring that lightness? 3, 2, and now if you're comfortable, raise your namaste upward. 4. If not, you can go back to the same position or even place your hands down. 3. See how you can keep bringing that lightness in the legs. Tall through the spine. And gently releasing your hands, you can place them back for support. Stretch the legs out in front. Release. Take a few moments. We'll come to a lying down position. Lie down on your back. Take a moment here. Adjust your shoulder blades to come towards each other. Keep your knees bent. We'll start with a bridge pose. Bring your heels as close to the buttocks as possible. Palms facing down by the side of your body. Keep your chin tucked in as if you're looking towards the chest. Now actively lifting your hips, lifting your shoulders. Try to adjust your shoulder blades, bringing them together. And if you're comfortable, interlock your fingers. Press your hands into the mat to actively lift up. But all parts of the body keep the pressure as light as possible. 4, 3, keep adjusting, calibrating to bring that lightness. Even though this needs effort, how active and light can you be? Mentally relaxed. And 1. Gently release your hands, bring your chest, hips back to the mat. You can stretch your legs out, take a few moments. Observe all parts of the body. Bend your knees again. Let's get a little bit of hip opening with the next stretch. Bring your right ankle on the left knee. And lift your left foot up, bringing both legs close to the chest. Now take your right hand in the gap between the legs and hold your left leg either on the shin or behind the thigh, whatever is comfortable for you. If something doesn't feel right, you can always come out of the pose and go back into it. And once you're in the pose, relax. Try to relax your shoulders, arms, light and active through the whole body. There's postures where you don't have to balance. You can close your eyes, observe the stretches. Wherever you feel the intensity, exhale into those parts. Effortlessly now, how can you allow the stretches to release some tightness in the body, little by little? 2, 1. Now gently release your hands. Place the left foot down, release the right leg. Take a moment. When you're ready, you can bring the left ankle on the right knee. Lift the right foot off of the mat, bring the legs closer to the chest. Take your left hand in the gap between the legs and interlock your fingers around the right leg. Adjust. There are stretches where you know the muscle tightness is being released. There are stretches where something feels wrong and off. That might be because a nerve is getting pressed, pinched. So notice the difference. When it's a pinch, there is an urge to come out of the pose. So listen to that. You can readjust and come back if needed. Especially with the nerves around the hips, there is a tendency to feel a little bit of a pinch when we get into certain postures. 3, 2, 1. Now gently release the leg, placing the right foot down, release the left leg. You can stretch your legs, take a few moments. Now bend both your knees, bring them to the chest. Gently pull them closer. You can roll on your back once. Coming to the center, lift your head to bring it towards the knees. And relax the head. You can interlock your fingers behind your head. Let's go into a twist. Dropping your legs to the left, turning your head to the right. Gently let go, start releasing, relaxing the body. Let go of any clenching. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently come back to the center and twisting to the other side. Let go. Stay aware of those inner body sensations. With every exhalation, relax. Enjoy your breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now gently coming back to the center. Release your hands with your palms on your knees. Gently pull them close, roll on your back again. And now stretch your legs out on the mat. Your hands are by the side. Just to release tension in the body, we'll clench all the muscles in a half boat, Ardha Navasana. So just lift your head, chest, shoulders a little bit. Point your hands towards the feet. Now lift your legs also a little bit and start clenching every muscle. in the hands, legs, even your face, the belly, shoulders. Tighten every muscle in the body and relax. Come back to the mat. Take your hands overhead. Stretch every muscle now, pointing the toes, pointing the fingers. Be gentle with the stretch. Now bring your hands back down next to you. Bend your knees, placing your palms behind the thighs. Let's rock back and forth a few times. And then come up to a seated position, rocking yourself up. Now that we have released, relaxed the body, let's finish our pranayama and then go into shavasana to be in stillness. So sitting comfortably today, we will practice Bhastrika Pranayama. To keep the back straight, you can even take a Vajrasana, thunderbolt, where you sit on your heels. Otherwise, Sukhasana is fine. But make sure you're in a posture where you are most at ease. You don't want the leg posture to distract you. Bhastrika today with the arms raising as you inhale. So make a loose fist in front of the shoulders. When you breathe in, you'll spread the fingers out, raise the arms. Breathing out, you'll make a fist and you just let the arms and shoulders drop. So this will be slightly fast paced, but if you feel giddy or lightheaded, you can go with gentler practice of this slower. Exhale completely. And one other thing, feel the effect of the practice as you're doing it. When you breathe in and raise, feel that there is a shooting up of energy right to the fingertips from the floor. Breathing out, feel that you're releasing all the tension from the head on into the floor. And now let's begin. Exhale and breathe in, out, in, out. In is more active, out is where you just let go. Last one, let go. Relax your hands. Tune in fully to those inner body sensations. And you will start feeling the stillness, silence. Stay with that. This stillness and silence is what we are trying to get to after all of the practices we do. All the body work, breath work, supporting and settling the mental activity. When the breathing is settled out into a natural rhythm again, we will do one more round. 20 counts at your own pace, whatever your pace. And if you want to stop earlier, that's perfectly fine. Once you are done, you can just lie down in stillness in Shavasana. We'll continue to remain in silence. And you can begin when you're ready. Exhale here and begin. you're done, you can take a few moments and maintaining that stillness, gently release your body into Shavasana. So that you can observe that stillness, silence without being distracted by discomfort in the body. So slowly you can let go onto the mat, but stay with your observation of that silence, the stillness. By simply observing those inner body sensations, feeling the flow of that prana shakti, stay with that and the mind will go into deeper stillness. Any one thing, if you stay with your relaxed but alert observation, the mind automatically starts feeling a deep stillness. This is where the deeper practice of yoga begins. So let's stay here for the next few minutes while the body mind are healing, relaxing, the knots releasing. You will try to stay, be the stillness. You can even tell yourself, I am the stillness, the silence, the infinite spaciousness that is ever present through whatever is happening with the body, mind, and the creation outside. I am. I am aware of everything that happens with the body, mind, sensations, thoughts, emotions. But I am not that. I am untouched, just the witness of everything happening in creation, of all experiences happening with this body mind. I simply am. I am not the doer or the doing. I am awareness, simply aware of what is being done through this body-mind, to this body-mind, interacting with the rest of creation. I simply am. Can we remain the spacious awareness in the background, even as we start moving the body that we have, breathing through this body, gently moving the body, fingers, toes, hands, and legs. Can we remain the awareness, allowing the body to move as it needs, stretching, bending in any way, taking your time to feel active in the body and coming back up gently, but trying to be the stillness, the spaciousness that we are in essence. Coming up to a seated posture. You can bring your palms together. Today's prayer, wishing well for all beings, wishing that each of us knows, understands the reality of who we are. And from that knowledge, where we can enjoy, experience creation, express into creation beautifully. Let's chant the closing prayer. Take a nice breath in. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Now you can rub your palms actively. Feel that flow of energy in your palms. You can move it to your eyes, the rest of your body. If you have soreness in some part, you can place your palms there for a while. If there are a lot of thoughts running or you tend to get anxious, you can even place your palms on your head for a few seconds. And then take your time to blink your eyes open. Thank you. Take care. See you soon.